everyone! At this point, we are going to talk about mixtures and other substances that can be easily separated.
Hand picking is a method of separating easily identifiable materials from a mixture. The components of the heterogeneous mixture can be separately identified with the use of our hands. To do the procedure, look for objects where heterogeneous mixture is present. As observed, the area chosen is composed of sand and rock. Use bare hands to pick the rock to separate with the sand. And that is all for the procedure of hand picking.
Winnowing is the method in which heavier components of the mixture are separated from the lighter substances with the help of wind. This method is used for separating grains from husk after the process of threshing. In this process, a mixture of wheat and husk is dropped from a height. So that is winnowing.
Hi, so today I'm going to show you on how to chromatography at home. So what are you waiting for? Let's go get our materials. So our materials for today is cup of glass with a little bit of water. So our next material is pen. And our last material is tissue. So chromatography is a process for separating components of a mixture. So let's write a big dot in a tissue paper. So after that, let's put the tissue paper into the ball pen. After that, let's put our tissue paper and ball pen into the glass of water. So this is the final result. As you can see, it is soluble because the ink spreads a lot upward. So I also tested a permanent marker. As you can see, it is insoluble because it doesn't spread upward.
Hello, so for today I'm gonna show you how evaporation works. But first, I'm gonna tell you what evaporation is. Evaporation is the process by which water changes from a liquid to a gas or vapor. Evaporation is a primary pathway that water moves from the liquid state back into the water cycle as atmospheric water vapor. So the materials that I will be using is a glass of water, a chopstick, and a cooking pot. So the first thing that we're gonna do is to put water in the cooking pot. And we're gonna put more water. The second part is we're gonna see the water level. As you can see, it's in the middle of the second state and the first state. Now, let's start heating it up. As time goes by, the water starts to heat up, and you can notice that there are tiny bubbles that are currently showing on the water. Now, the water is continuously heating because of the constant heat that is coming from the stove. And because of that, there is a process that is happening right now. Now let's move on to the result of this experiment. Earlier, the water levels is on the middle of the second line and the first line of the stick. But now, the water is already on the first line of the stick. And that's how evaporation works. Thank you for watching.
Hi guys! The method of separating mixture we are going to do is sieving. Sieving is a simple technique for separating particles of different sizes. A sieve, such as used for sifting flour, has very small holes. The household materials we are going to use is a clean container, strainer or sievers, and a rock salt. For the procedure, let us now prepare the materials, the container, and the strainer. Let us now put the rock salt in the strainer and start sieving. Let us sieve it until we are satisfied with the outcome. Ta-da! We now separated the rock salt mixture. And by the way, I used rock salt since their shape and sizes are uneven. Now, we are done in discussing what is sieving.
Filtration. Filtration is physical or chemical separation process that separates solid, matter, and fluid from a mixture using a filter medium that has a complex structure through which only the fluid can pass. So the material used for the separating mixture can be found in our household like soil, water, tissue, clip, and glass. First process, put the water into empty cup and put soil. Then mix the water and soil by stir it. Second, prepare tissue. Then empty cup. Put the tissue into cup. Then put the clip into cup with tissue. Third, put the mixed soil and water into top of tissue. Then wait for what happened. As you can see, the filtration process is ongoing. See the difference. Spill the mixture, soil and water to the container tissue with cup. Then squeeze. Ta-da! Then, as you can see, the water liquid got separated to the soil solid using the tissue.
So that's a wrap for today's video. I hope you learned and enjoyed something while watching the video. This is Chemistry 101 saying keep safe, and stay hydrated.